What did I say? Don't release the hands. Don't let the hands go out of the floor. So much of preparation, again the mistake. Hi, you're listening to Vivek Aditya, coach and founder of Showoff It. We have a performer today. The performer happens to be Merlin. The pattern remains to be, we're going to be doing 4 variations. Each are going to be a minute long. And it's going to be basically a cardio, abs, Okay, then we take a 2 minutes break. That's totally, we're going to be taking 6 minutes for each set. So we're going to be doing 5 sets in total. So actually, if you look at it, your performance for the day is going to be only 20 minutes. It's going to be only 20 minutes. How you prepare yourself, how well you do, is up to you. Okay. So like I said, I'm the coach. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you and pinpoint where the mistakes are. One, either you can correct it or ignore it and go about. Yeah. The first variation that you just saw, the first variation you just saw, you have to get a full lead. You have to get a full lead. Okay. Now, I'll narrate. Okay. First variation will come back again. What you're seeing now is a knee tuck with a crunch or a sit-up that you can call it. The best thing which can happen for you for results happen to be the feet should be together. The feet should not be separated at any point of time. And then you get up fully, tuck, that you do a knee tuck, that is basically pull the legs in and touch the heel and then release. If you notice the feet, when it's extended, it is way up in the air. If you bring it down just about 2-3 inches from the floor, the effect is going to be much better. Okay. So that is how you need to, you need to look at it. Shoulders stays off the floor, feet stay off the floor. 2, 1, go. So what you're going to see now is a burpee variation. She's done all the preparation before we did the actual workout. Let us see if she ends up doing perfectly or not. Okay. See, we're doing a push-up. Sorry, we're doing a burpee. Jump back. Jump forward. Stay very low so that you can do a leap. Jump into a push-up position. Jump forward to where the hands are. 180-degree jump. It's supposed to be 180. So, this is where you pay a lot of attention. Okay? See, I'm saying it very clearly. Again and again, let me say it. See, when you do a burpee, your hands have to be placed where your feet are. And jump in such a way that you are in a very low position. Not that you can't be in a high position. If you're low, the joints are going to, be very happy about, not being pressurized. Right? So that is what you need to look at. That's the third variation. Go. So the fourth variation happens to be plank and knee to elbow. See, what the best form it is going to be is your hip and shoulder should be parallel to the floor. They should be the same level. Then when you bring the knees in, sweep, basically like a sweep. Don't drive it in. Don't drive it in. Okay, so that is one thing that you need to keep in mind. This variation, for best effect, you need to sweep from the outside. You need to sweep from the outside. Sweep and make sure the knee makes contact with the elbow. Knee makes contact with the elbow. So this will be the last variation. So she gets 2 minutes break. So she'll be doing another 4 more sets. So it goes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a 2 minutes break that you get. So let me explain on the first variation that we did. It was basically a push-up, release and push-up. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay. The idea that what you need to do is, you need to understand that the point of contact is going to be the chest, the palms and the feet. Now, when you push yourself down, do not let the hands come out of the floor. They are always in point of contact with the floor. Always in point of contact with the floor, and stretch your arms out, bring it back in and push yourself up. Okay. Now, see how you can improve. I'll give you some tips how you can improve. You need to have a tabulation on basically how many did you do the last set. Whether you can improve. That's something that you need to keep a tab on. So we're getting 2 minutes break. It's not a hurry. It's a 2 minutes break. Why we're having a larger break today is, one, to gather thoughts. One, whether they can regroup themselves. okay, we will be ready in a minute, we'll be ready in 30 seconds. No, today we're going to take 2 minutes break. Okay, we are going to take 2 minutes break. Whether are you attentive, are you preparing in advance, or what is your attitude is all going to be shown in the workouts today, right? So let us analyze today. And if you're actually looking at the video and doing it, or just watching the video, I would want you to comment, what did you learn from this? What did you learn? So the next 4 sets, basically I'm not going to be telling right, wrong and all that, because I have mentioned totally clearly, okay, what needs to be done. What needs to be done, how you need to attack your workout. It's been made very clear as such, right? So 4 more variations coming up. Sorry, 4 more sets are coming up, okay? And they have to have an eye on the clock, okay? Eye on the clock and even perform. Okay, so like I mentioned, the knee should not touch the floor. The knee should not touch the floor. You need to push yourself up. Okay, whether you're keeping a track on the counts is very important. Very important. I wish I could, I had, this is some time back I'd seen a video where it was a challenge between YouTube fitness influencers and US Marshals, US Army Marshals, where they compete on the same workout, okay, and see who actually wins. In that, if you see, let's say what she's doing today, they do 2 minutes. They do it for 2 minutes. They're competing against each other. They're competing. They say that you get 100 points if you're able to do 60 push-ups in 2 minutes time. In 2 minutes time, the best that they can reach, the best that they reach is only 48. The best that they reach is only 48, right? So man, they had quite a lot of variations, and you need to extend the leg. Okay, so anyway, why say about it? Okay, it's been clearly said what needs to be done. Practice also done before the workout, right? So likewise, so it's going to be a 28-minute workout today. It's going to be 28-minute, right? We can even extend it to 29 minutes. We can even extend it to 29 minutes depending on whether they have the go-to attitude, whether they would love to go. Okay, 10. Okay, so go. Okay, now see, what was I going to tell you? Okay, if you happen to be seeing this video, okay, that means that I wanted you to see this video. Unless I want it private, I would not be opening it up. If I'm letting you see this, that means you could be even a fresher. You might be even a fresher making an attempt, or even looking at it. And if you're a fresher or an intermediate, you definitely feel it is out of your league. You will feel it is definitely not in your capacity to do this. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, you need to go back in history of our channel. Look at the basic workouts, pick it up from there. Okay, pick it up from there. Okay, no wonders happen overnight. I mean, the performer happens to be a doctor, and she's been practicing for the last 3 years with me, 3 years plus. Change. Okay, so change. Okay, that's where attention. 7 seconds are gone, 10 seconds are gone. See, the knee should make contact with the floor. If you see the hip is on the higher side, no, those are the things that you need to keep in mind, right? So if you're actually watching this and finding it too difficult, most likely you'll be discouraged. Not discouraged rather, that's not the right word. Probably you don't have the attitude to even make a try. Okay, because people feel fitness is a joke. They feel like walking is fitness. Oh gosh, I mean, they have no understanding about what fitness is all about. Okay, the drive that of achievement, that I will achieve something better and better on a daily basis, okay, has to come. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a couple of experiences that I had in the last 2 days. Okay, let them finish this. Yeah, that's a break. Okay, good. Right, so okay, if there is an experience that you guys would love to share with me and would want to teach me on your life, what is happening and things like that, I would be more than glad in learning, listening, and approaching or applying it to my own business as such. Okay, in applying to business as such. Okay, now so to say, let's say, I'm in the training, physically having a gym and training. I've been doing it for the last 6 years, 6 years plus now. Okay, but even before that, even let's say you talk about from the school time, college time, I've been training. But to say so officially, I've been doing it for the last 6 years or so. Okay, and lots of things have changed. Good things happen. I've learned a lot of things in the way I would approach towards training, or I would approach towards my own business. How would I go about it, or my own the future as such, right? So yesterday it was such a case that I had a lovely inquiry. I did have a lovely inquiry, and it actually came in through a Google. Okay, it came in through Google, and when it comes through Google, basically, what does it mean to you? That means they've searched for you. And it so happened that they've searched, and that person also happens to live in the neighborhood that I have my gym. Okay, and just to talk about this person who was inquiring, and this person is about 48 years old. She's a lady. Okay, and she says that the conversation began in a lovely way. She said that she just wants to lose some belly fat. Okay, wow. Okay, she just the thing that she said. Okay, 2 minutes break. Huh? Okay, so the thing she said was so lovely. I just want to lose weight around the belly. Just that much. Okay, when somebody says like that, a trainer already knows what the situation might be. Already, right? And I went on to ask, okay, well, what is it why would you want to lose weight? And she said that her daughter's marriage is coming up. Oh, I said, congratulations. Okay, and I even inquired with her. After so many years, why would she want to make a try now? Why didn't she try it earlier? Not that, the wedding was decided 2 months ago. She said, no. They knew about the wedding 1 year ago. 1 year ago. And then I said, why didn't you make the move? She said, I took it casually. Now I'm a little serious about it. And then I asked, did your daughter instigate you? I asked her, did your daughter say that you need to look good on the stage? Or what was it? She said, yes, it is very true. It's very true. Okay. And my daughter said that let us get into shape. And so I asked a little bit about her daughter. Her daughter is about 24 years old, and I believe that already she's got a PCOD problem. Oh, I said okay, and I didn't want to talk more about it because she didn't even ask me about it. Okay, whether it is a concern that they need to be on on the girl having the PCOD and all that. And they said that they would love to work out together. Then I asked them, what is the approach? And they said that we would like to work out for 2 months. Okay, great. And then what would you like to do? Then we will see what to do. So I asked them, are you taking this as a treatment, or what are you making it as a lifestyle? Probably they didn't expect me to say that. They didn't expect me to say this to change. Okay, probably they didn't expect me to ask this kind of a question, because normally what happens is in the industry, every client feels that trainers are desperate. No matter who is inquiring, they would love to grab it. They would love to take them. They would love to train them and make some money. This is what they feel about the trainers and stuff. But the lady didn't expect me to come back to her like this. So it so happened that she said that 2 months we were looking at. I said 2 months if you'd want me to train you, and if I get a great prospect, okay, who wants me to train them for the rest of the time, rest of their lives, and then I'm occupied with you for 2 months, I have to let that person go. Why would I want to do that with you? She asked me, don't you want to make money? I said, if money was a concern, change. If money was a concern, I would have approached my business in a different way. I would have done the business. My gym would have been flooded with people. I said, my gym would have been flooded with people. I don't want it. Okay. And I mean, probably it took me some time, some months, some years actually to say, so 6 years, to actually come into the groove. Okay. To actually come into the groove and understanding. In just understanding that the best thing that I can offer services, okay, is basically on online. The best thing I can do is online. But yes, I would love to train physically as well, and that is what I'm doing at the moment. And I've decided not to go beyond an hour a day to train physically. Okay, so I'm telling you how I'm approaching and whether you could apply this in the business. I'll pause on my story a little bit. If you notice, the knees are not coming to the elbows. Okay, it has been clearly said what needs to be done. That has to be done. Okay, if you want the best, or if you believe that okay, this is all I can do and I'm happy with it, it's fine by them. So as a trainer, I did mention how you need to approach. Somewhere did you go wrong? Calculation. 6 4s are. This is third set. Correct. Okay. 2 more sets. Okay. So let's continue with the story as such. They got 2 minutes. What they see when you actually see, if you 3 done. 2 now. 2 more. Okay. So if you're a viewer watching it, either you would be going with the flow. You would be going with the flow and trying to do it. But if you would be a great winner if you actually practice it. Okay. One is an experience that you had now. Okay, in the last 3 sets, let's say I'm talking personally, let's say I'm pinpointing it to the performer, okay, who's performing for you people, right? So what would I do? How did I do in the first set? What did I learn from the first set? What mistakes did I do? Was the first set an experiment? No. The practice was done much before the first set itself. Okay? The rehearsal was done and the actual shoot began. Did she improve on the second set is what she needs to be looking at it. Okay, the third thing, okay, the third set, what did she do? Okay, she's getting enough ample breaks as such. Is she gathering her thoughts? Is she improving on the counts? These are the things that which make a person or break a person, right? Now, let's continue with the story. 2 more sets are coming up, and the last set, I would throw a challenge if they would love to take it. Okay. It's going to be 28-minute workout if you actually go this way. The last 2 minutes to make it 30 minutes, they can make it even more better, where they can increase that push-up. Increase the push-up to 2 minutes. Like I was talking about that army people trying to do that, and they have reached 48. 48 is the number, right? Whether they're going to make an attempt, I'm saying it. Okay, so let us say on the last set, they go 2 minutes on that. So that means we have 1 more minute to make up for 30, to make up 30 minutes. No, continuous 2 minutes for push-up. If you would want a challenge, if you're looking for a challenge. And the next 3 variations, anyway you're going to do for a minute, what would you do to accommodate another extra 1 minute that you figure it out? So I've thrown a challenge at these people. Okay, I'll come back to my story. Where was I, people? Comment. When you're listening to me, when you're actually going to be listening to me, it might be in the distant future. It could be 10 years from now. Who knows, right? So when I did talk to the lady and she said that 2 months is all she requires me, I said, do you expect me to be jobless after 2 months? Okay, and she got the picture. She expected to be trained, and she said, can I lose 5 kg in the 2 months that she's got? In the 2 months she's got. I said 5 kg is like chicken thing for me. Giving weight loss for person for 5 kg doesn't matter on the height, weight, age for me, because of the experience that come along with it, right? And then we were discussing about. So like I was telling you, when she asked me that, don't you want to make money? I said, like I was telling you, if money was a concern, I would have changed the approach of my business totally. So like I also said that online is where it makes things for me. Okay, and I was even considering a lot of inputs which I've got from the inquiries and from the people who have trained under me, they said, why don't I negotiate on the price? Why don't I negotiate on the price so that I would get larger numbers? I would get larger numbers and I would get, I would be in the game. No, I was thinking about should I not and all that. Then I realized, no, that is not the right way of approach. If that was what it is, I didn't have to wait so many years to make the change. What did I realize? Why was it not working for me is because I was actually talking to the wrong people and expecting the wrong people to be the right people for my training. No. They don't want to represent, something like Olympics. They don't have the drive. So I realized that, okay, on whatever I'm charging, even if I get 100 clients a month, if I get 100 clients and they're repeated customers, I would make my life. It's just that I have to reach out. Let's say we talk about India. India is a population of 140 crore people. That's 1.4 billion. Can't I find 100? If I can't find it, that is my mistake. 3, 2, 1. That is my mistake. If I can't find them. So what I'm suggesting to you people is, okay, you can get to your mark, get to anything that you want. All you need to do is just make a plan. Make a plan as such. And I missed this point. And then, it so happened that this lady said that, listen, I'll call you back. I'm getting an urgent call from my office. I said, okay, no problem. And I knew then and there itself how would I approach. Because if you look at it a couple of weeks ago, I did make a video and explain to you guys while the workout was being done. I mentioned, if you're already on the call and somebody put you on hold, you know how you need to approach. They don't value you. Simple as that. Now I know that if this lady even comes back to me, I will only message back saying that I'll get back, and I will never get back because she doesn't fit into my target customer that I'm looking for. She's out. I've cut her out of my training. 3. Good. We got last set coming up. So understand how you're going to figure it out. Gather your thoughts. Last set you're performing. Right? Last set, what are you going to do? Like you were telling me, I will tell you. Okay? When I'm talking now, I'm pinpointing to the performer, Dr. Merlin. Okay? I've been hearing for the last few sessions or so, she's saying that I've improved a bit on my push-ups and stuff like that. It doesn't take. One, if it goes into her head, you see, she has accepted the fact that whatever she's doing is the best for her. But if I see that it doesn't take 3 years for you to learn one push-up, I'm not putting the person down. I'm saying, if you're going to build the comfort zone that yes, whatever I'm doing is the best, that's up to you. You've not even explored what does it mean, what does it feel like to accomplish, to do everything perfectly with bigger numbers. That feeling though you'll never have. That feeling you'll never get. Right? So if you are listening to me, I would say that, I would advise you that to be best, make sure that you give your best. It's going to work. And never work on comfort zone. I mean, it's okay, I'll improve. Yes, there is always an improvement. You're going to improve every day. But why not improve on that particular day itself? Slightest of improvements. Okay? There is nothing called, I don't believe there is ever tomorrow. Okay? Because nobody's seen tomorrow. If somebody knew there is tomorrow, we can change the world. Right? We sleep with the expectation that, we're going to get up. Right? 6 minutes. Last set. See, now we got 20 seconds to start with. My way of looking at it, I would want to engage myself for 6 minutes. Okay. The first variation, what we were doing for one minute, I would want you to go for 2 minutes. And thereafter, the next 3 variations will add up to 3 minutes. That's 5 minutes. So 1 minute is left. What would you want to do? You decide. So that will end your workout. So like I said, 48 is the number they have reached. Okay? Keep a count, people. That's to you. Okay? US Marshals have reached. Keep a count. Say it loud, please. Okay? The form has to be perfect. The knee should not come in contact with the floor. The drive should be that I will do it. I wish I was so rich, I would have cameras all around. Then you would see on the other side as well people performing, and you would know is there a difference between one performer to another performer. Not even a minute. It has to be push up. Push up. Like when I say push up, your hip also should come up in the shoulder level. That is push up. Not that you see the angle say like 30 degrees. No. Where the shoulder stays up and hip stays low. No. Number 32. Wow. Is she actually saying that? That she can compete with U.S. Marshals? Wow. Definitely she's beating the YouTube influencers, fitness influencers. They couldn't keep up. Only if they're watching, probably they would comment maybe the form wasn't good or whatever it is. That's up to them to say. That's up to for her to say as well. You will feel the chest pumped up in this actually. You will really feel your chest hardening up. 3, 2, 1, go. 43. Gosh. 43, not bad. Only the form that I wouldn't comment. Because every time I comment, people will feel that, okay, I'm too harsh on it. I'll leave it for you people to judge. Like I said, as a trainer, if you expect me, I expect the best. First is I will look at the form. I look at the form. That's very important. Second thing is, even in the hardship, even in the hard times, okay, even though you're tired, what effort are you putting in? That's what I would look at. I wouldn't want to see just lying down saying that given up. If given up is that's how you would want to approach them. I just wouldn't want to look at it. I would want to close my eyes. I wouldn't want to. I've got so many things to see, so many things to learn. Why would I want to see that? Right? As a viewer, you too should be able to see. Put in 5, 4, 2, 1, go. So heart of heart. So probably you can go 2 minutes on this. You can go 2 minutes on burpee. Okay. And if you're watching the video, people, okay. See, that's a wrong way of putting your fingers. If you can't bear your weight on the fingers, you have to have your palms fully placed down. Those are the basics. You can't mess with it. Why? Okay, let me tell you why she might be finding it difficult. One being, always if you look at her videos, her burpee, hands would not come close to the feet before she makes the jump. It would be always way forward, okay, and that was happening. So when the slight correction was done, she is experiencing the difficulty. And even when the leap which is happening, the leap is not happening properly because, see, her jump is not close to the hands. If it was close to the hands and she was staying low, then she will be able to leap forward much bigger. So she's going 2 minutes for this burpee kind, right? And then last minute she's going for the plank. So we got a minute and 40 seconds left, people. Everything you do, you should enjoy it. You should enjoy it. And always I would say, please come out of your comfort zone. If you want to be in the comfort zone, what I feel is, why even work out? Why even work out? You can run your life without working out. 99.5% of the people on the planet don't even work out. Right? You want to do it, at least with my training, I expect that. I'm not too sure. 2, 1, change. Last minute. Plank. I have no clue how other trainers approach. If you ask me, I would want to see anybody who's taking my training that they perform the best. Perform the best. Come on. 32 seconds left. Come on. Like I've been mentioning, the knee should make contact with the elbow. Do you see that? Learn, watch, learn. We spend so much of time on the net, Okay? Why can't we spend on good things to learn? Come on. That's it. How was it today for you? You had a lot of breaks. Only the last set you were occupied for the whole 6 minutes. How was it?